What's up, guys? Back with another one. This one's called "Her Baby Daddy Didn't Pay Any Bills." Now, this one up here, her cell phone is a little choppy, but it's an interesting story, and I wanted to cover it. So just bear with her service, but we gonna see what she's talking about. So without further ado, let's get it.
Hey, baby, what's your name? Is it my Wi-Fi? What's going on? Hello?
I'm aware. Is it my connection? Is everything okay?
Let's see. I feel like the Wi-Fi is like skipping.
Yeah, it's skipping.
What's your name? Your name is Blair?
Yes, my name is Blair.
And where you calling me from?
I live in Maui, Hawaii.
Oh, wow, Hawaii. How old are you, Blair?
I'm 25.
So this is Blair out of Hawaii, y'all. Blair.
25. What you do for a living?
You can't even see me with the. Okay, here we go. Is this good? Good lighting, the glare in my glasses, all that?
Yeah.
Okay, what'd you say?
I said, what do you do for a living?
I work as a front desk agent at a resort out here.
Are you from Hawaii?
No, I'm actually from Pennsylvania. I've been living here for 2 months now.
Oh, you like it?
I love it.
So she originally from Pennsylvania. I'm just letting her present her backstory, but we're gonna, you know how I go. Just gonna get into it. So, this Blair, y'all.
I go to the beach every day. I be in the hammock. I be out in the back tending to my garden. I'm loving it.
What made you move to Hawaii?
I just wanted a change, something different from what I was used to. And Hawaii was definitely the best. Financially, I was able to make the move. So I'm like, why not move to
All right, so I'm just going ahead because it's taking a while for her to get into it. She moved to Hawaii, which ain't nothing wrong with it, and she can afford it. But it is nice and everything. But she running from something, so I'm just give you a cliffhanger. She running from something back in I think she said Pennsylvania. We gonna break all that down. Come on.
Island,
Where did you? I love that. Where did you live prior?
Pennsylvania, small town called Erie. I don't know if anybody's heard of it, but it's nothing special. Just a small little town.
I heard of Erie County.
Erie County, Lake Erie. It's the small city right off Lake Erie, so it's nothing special.
Okay.
It's not a main city or nothing.
Oh, excuse me. That's you. I've been working this whole time, so I get tired after a while.
Oh, girl, I've been chasing your ass. I've been on Facebook. I've been on Instagram.
I appreciate you, Blair.
She trying to get a man. She been chasing. I believe Kendra D does this on all platforms, Instagram, Facebook, and YouTube. I watch the YouTube. Now all the other ones that's going on the other social medias, I'm not really into that. But that's besides the point. Let's see what Blair talking about.
All right, Blair, I'm trying to figure out if the Wi-Fi is on your end or my end. So we got Blair, Hawaii, 25. She wants at a front desk at a resort. Do you have any children?
I have one child. He's 4. I'm trying to see. Maybe it's my glasses.
Okay, she said one child, and she said it's a he. He's 4. Now we getting into it. Let's see what Blair talking about. She about to drop these glasses and get serious on y'all.
That's why. I have a 4-year-old. Just one.
Okay, why are you not with the dad?
Oh, we were engaged, and the relationship was going good. I had him living in my house. He wasn't financially stable, and had the nerve to start getting smart mouth. So
okay, here we go. This is part of the reason why she in Hawaii need that change. She was engaged, staying in her house, and he got the smart mouth. Now, I think did she say? Let me play this a little bit more. Did she say he was paying bills?
He had to go.
Yeah, she said he wasn't paying the bills and had a smart mouth, so he had to go. Now, fellas, if you get in a situation where you moving with a woman, if you're not able to pay any bills, to her, anything you say is gonna be the smart mouth, and you got to go because she gonna look at you down because you're not really helping out. So maybe the brother shouldn't have put himself in that position. I'm not sure how long he been out of work prior to knocking her up with this so-called baby, but I'm gonna let her talk.
Yeah, to go. Okay.
Yeah.
They're saying it's your Wi-Fi. It's your Wi-Fi. So let's see if we can do this. They're saying turn your Wi-Fi off. I'm not, because I want to go forward.
So Kendra trying to get the connection right because she don't want to just drop it. Usually, if you got too bad of a connection, Kendra would drop you like a hot bag of rocks. But I think she's interested in the story.
Let's see. So Blair, Hawaii, 25, front desk at a resort, 4-year-old. What's your zodiac sign?
I'm a Gemini, birthday June 9th.
That don't matter.
All right, what kind of man you looking for, Blair? Do you want him to be in Hawaii?
He doesn't have to be in Hawaii, but he has to be financially stable enough to come to Hawaii, to visit me, you know, see me and stuff. You know, might as well come visit me and have dates out here rather than me go to Louisiana or wherever the hell you at.
Okay. You see this look? Now we getting into some of her problems. She figures she's hot shit just because she's in Hawaii. And if you're going to date, you got to come see her. She ain't coming to Louisiana, wherever the hell you at. Now, every place is special to somebody. I don't care if you're in New York, California, Hawaii, China. If you're there and you're loving it, that's special to you. And you all right now. So, I don't care where you at. If you dating, Miss Blair, you got to come back to Louisiana, whatever the hell you talking about. So, this is already, you know, strike one for her. Now, don't get me wrong, Hawaii would be nice to visit, but don't think because you in Hawaii, everybody gonna have to come see you every time. So, she might as well just told Kendra, you have to be in Hawaii. Because she ain't trying to come see you. And told her son around. Now, Kendra's backstage. Y'all can't see it, but I can. Her face is looking like, what the hell? But like I say, Kendra's nice to these people because she got to keep her show moving. She ain't got time to be going too much back and forth and questioning people's psyche. But that's what you got me here for. So this is strike one. You contact Blair, she ain't coming to see you. You got to come to Hawaii because she think Hawaii is the world right now.
So, you know, he could be wherever, just be able to come here. You know.
Okay, so does he have to move there eventually?
He doesn't have to move here. I'm open to moving, but I mean, it would be a conversation, definitely.
No, that's what that means. She's not open to moving. And she's fresh to Hawaii, so that's the last thing she's thinking about right now. And he doesn't have to move here. So how are you going to have a relationship with a so-called man, right? If you want to progress to be something besides just a boyfriend, girlfriend thing. Unless he moving to Hawaii. It's a conversation that has to be had. Right? So, no. So, this is a little bit of signs of what this baby daddy was dealing with. Let's hear more about this.
We had, you know.
Okay. Some people are saying the comments about your child's father. So, y'all broke up, he said, because he wasn't working?
I agree, because she just kind of just blew through that. He's not working. He lost a job. He started getting smart mouth. I kicked him out. Now, we need more than that. This is the father of your child. Everybody is going to have a smart mouth sometime in the relationship. It's going to be ups and downs. So please, Blair, elaborate on this situation that you get yourself into. Let's hear it. At 25.
Yeah, so to kind of briefly get into that, we were together, we were engaged. I found out I was pregnant. Mind you, whole time we were living in my house. I paid the bills. He didn't have a job. He had.
Okay. Now this is on him and her. You found out you was pregnant. Now, I know we say we in love and stuff. People say they in love and not get married, but you know what you're doing to get pregnant. Now, if you wanted to get married and make sure he was the one, you still can have fun in the bedroom, but there's things you can do to prevent you being in a situation where you just find out you're pregnant. But I know it's how a lot of people operate, and you end up like Blair. So, cut the crap, Blair. You know what you was doing.
He had lost his job. I was waiting for him to find another one. And once I got further along in my pregnancy, I had to take maternity leave, and he didn't get a job. And it was still like all on me. And then he started being rude and like kind of disrespectful. Let
me tell you why he's being rude and disrespectful. Of course, we don't got his side. We'd be lovely to have it because, like I said, she had to go on maternity leave. I mean, she probably was still getting paid, but not as much. It's probably just a percentage. So then she's pregnant and she got the hormones going. And the fact that he lost his job and still looking for a job. So he can say anything. He could just open up the door the wrong way in the door creak, and she gonna get mad at him at the time she was in the phase she was in, if he already was out of a job and she was pregnant on maternity leave. That means they was probably in her house all day just looking at each other, you know, and she pregnant, you know, hormones going crazy, and he probably couldn't do much, you know, financially at the time. So she decided not to stick it out. Like I said, we don't have his side, but that's what it sounded like to me. Y'all drop it in the comment. Let me know. Should have Blair gave up so quick. Didn't even wait for the baby to come and got rid of him. Maybe she could have said, you know what? I'm taking care of everything by myself. How about you maybe go back where you came from as far as living situation. But we still going to try to work this out. Right now, I just need some time away to concentrate on me and this pregnancy and everything like that, and then maybe come back, visit the reliving together stuff. But we need time. I say she should. Y'all dropping constantly. She should at least wait till the baby came and see how he done as a father, instead of just put him out while she was pregnant.
You know, kind of like pushing me and doing little things like that. And I'm like, okay, so not only is you broke, but you disrespectful. And these things were new.
Now, if he pushed her, he was wrong. We need his side, but like there's no reason for him doing that. But like I said, he could have just tiptoed in the house wrong, and what she was going through at the time, and him not working, anything could have set her off.
You know, he wasn't like that when we were, you know, before I was pregnant. So he just kind of started to change on me.
Oh, and one more thing. If he was actively looking for a job and couldn't get one, so that's more frustration on top of this whole situation.
So I left the house. This was in Atlanta, when we lived in Atlanta. I moved back to Pennsylvania with my family, gave birth there to my son. And
okay, so it sounded like things came crashing down. So that would explain, I guess, why maybe the baby dad wasn't around when the baby came. Things came crashing down. She had to move back with her folks. So that probably was a big blow to her, you know, self-esteem, ego at the time. Hence the reason why when she finally got back up on her feet, her son got a little older and she was able to save money staying with her folks, she ran Hawaii and tried to start a new life. Now I want a man to come to Hawaii if he ain't already there. Please. But let's see what Blair got to say.
Honestly, after that, I haven't heard anything from him. I thought that he would continue to be, you know, a father, but he just kind of left me alone, which is okay because it's been drama free. It's been fun.
Now, see how I look on her face? She should have stopped when she said he left and never dealt with her again after that. Now, there's no excuse for that brother, if it was a brother she was talking to. But we don't know the whole story. Maybe he made some efforts, but if he ain't made no efforts to see his child, shame on him. But this laughter and she's saying work out for the best, that's a lie. That's just a coping mechanism for her. Hawaii is a coping mechanism for her. That is taking her mind off the situation that she's sort of damaged out here. And she's only 25. And I'm gonna say it's a shame because she's not a bad looking woman. But it's a situation she in. And she's lying to herself that it's okay that happened. But I guess is what keeps her going. What keeps her saying, look, you know, everything's gonna be on the up and up.
Doing this single mom thing, I have no complaints. You know, me and my son out here in Hawaii, we tend to the garden. We got a whole grocery store in the backyard. So it's not really nothing too much.
You see, I see this situation, especially these single moms with these boys. That son probably all she leaning on right now as far as interaction out there in Hawaii. If she moved, maybe besides people at her job, but she said she only been out there, I think, 2 months. So that son is not gonna stay cute and cuddly and want to stay out there in that guard with you forever. So the single mom thing, I guess, is not too bad for her right now, like she said. But like I said, it's not a whole bunch of truth in that either. But it's gonna be real lonely. He's not gonna stay cute and cuddly forever. Blair, I'm sorry. And I'm just sorry.
But yeah, that's why.
Okay. Thank you for being transparent and sharing.
Of course.
I'm agree with Kendra on that. You know, she didn't have to lay it out like that, so she did lay it out like that. So we appreciate Blair for, you know, giving us the content.
Okay. All right. So I think we got everything. Blair, Hawaii, 25, Gemini front desk resort, 4-year-old. So we got to what you want. If you're not in Hawaii, you got to be able to travel. What are your deal breakers?
Deal breakers. Some of my deal breakers are overly aggressive men. You know, I don't like.
Okay, pay attention here. Overly aggressive. We about to get into everything that baby daddy was, because I think she said that he might have pushed her. So pay attention to what she don't want. But it's basically gonna tell you more about the past, what she been dealing with.
Like to be talked to a certain way. I don't tolerate being called out of my name, or, you know, if you get mad and you can't control the tone of your voice without yelling, because I know how to have a good debate. We can have a conversation. We can disagree. You know, we can even argue, spat a little bit, but let's not scream and holler and cuss and do all of that. That's not necessary because we don't want to do that. I'm not with the fight.
Now, come on now. Argument, debate, there's two different things. I mean, I guess you could say they're kind of the same, but no. Maybe a debate might be on a historical subject that y'all might have different views on, but if you're arguing with somebody about something you disagree with in your relationship, sometimes things tend to get loud. And I'm not gonna sit here, Blair, and act like you just stay calm and keep this tone of voice the whole time you mad while you laying up with a man with no job and you're pregnant and you're on maternity leave and he ain't got no job either. You're not talking calm the whole time. Stop it.
Has to be financially stable. He don't got to be rich, and he doesn't have to do all this extra stuff, but he definitely has to have himself together. I've run across lots of men where it's like I'm trying to date people for who they are and not what they have, and that kind of backfired a lot. So, you know, it has to.
Well, maybe that's a lesson learned for her, so we give her credit for that. But like I say, it's unfortunate because, like I said, she's not a bad-looking female, but it's not going to be a fresh start for a man looking for a fresh start for her. I mean, maybe, but it might be another man that might be type of like the ex-boyfriend that need a helping hand because, like I say, unless she's willing to accept kids, but maybe I'm jumping the gun. Kendra ain't asked that yet. If she's gonna ask that, if she could take another man that got kids, it'll work. So, like I said in the past video, if you got a man out here that got all the stuff you're saying, he can go back and forth to Hawaii and stable. If he ain't got no kids, I'm not saying he won't deal with you, but he might look at a situation with a lot of women out here without kids that he can talk to. Unfortunately for her. So, you know, we give her best of luck in that, but let's see.
To be able to maintain himself and be financially stable enough to be romantic as well, like go on dates and things like that.
Okay. Does he have to look a certain way?
Which that's not a bad list you named. That's not hard, but it's just a situation.
No, I'm trying to broaden my.
And let me bounce back. The fact that the father just totally not in the picture, that's another strike. Because even if you're gonna, you know, be with her, you know, you would hope that the son's father would still kind of be around. You got to take on the whole load coming in, so she's gonna kind of be looking for that. So that's kind of another unfortunate thing in this. So, you know, unfortunately, that brother didn't step up and do what he had to do as far as co-parenting with Miss Blair. So that's unfortunate. So if you're coming in dealing with Miss Blair, you got to take the whole load of, you know, raising that son.
Horizons, if you will. Like, you know, I don't mind. At first it was just straight up black man, only black man, but now it's like, let's see what other type of man is talking about. So if like he's a different race and he's not she was just only black man, but now she ready to spread them wings and see what some other men talking about. That's where she at. To I ain't gonna say butt ugly, because what is even that? You know, he just has to be handsome in my eyes.
Handsome in your eyes. Fair enough.
Yeah.
You mentioned financially stable. Is there a minimum amount he has to make?
I say about 45, 50K a year. He don't got to be rich. I'm not looking for some.
Now that ain't bad. I believe when these questions come up and Kendra asks these questions, you know, people can answer anything like they want to answer. But I feel like none of these females should request a man making, you know, over than what they're making. I mean, if he come with that, that's good. But if you're making 45K, say making at least 45K. I mean, be real. Not saying she ain't. I just want to throw that in there because she's not throwing out anything that's unreasonable. We give her credit for that.
Somebody that's, you know, living too far beyond his means or whatever, just able to keep up with life itself, not struggling too bad, you know, not necessarily living paycheck to paycheck to where their pockets is always empty because they had to pay all their bills, which I understand. I've been there before, but, you know, I'm at a point in my life where I'm comfortable and I would like to have somebody that's comfortable as well.
Fair enough. All right, let's do the Kendra Cam.
That's fair enough.
Okay.
All right, let's check out Miss Blair with this spotty cell phone reception Wi-Fi she got.
I don't know if you can see me. Can you see me?
We can see you. The
Wi-Fi no, we can't see you. It's all pixelated.
I don't know why. Like, I can hear you just fine.
Well, one thing we can tell is that, you know, she's not overweight. Like I said, she's not bad looking in the face. So that's what we got.
Fine.
I mean, you in Hawaii. Maybe that's why, child.
Hell yeah, that's probably why. You're right.
What was your last relationship?
My last relationship was, has it been a full year? Nope, not a full year. So February of this year.
Okay, you don't have to answer, but I'm going to ask, when's the last time you was intimate with someone?
February of this year. Valentine's Day to be exact.
Valentine's Day, okay.
She remember that. So, and she's smiling about that. So that what you're looking for, fellas. She wants some more of that.
Okay.
Yeah.
What are 3 flaws you have to work on?
Okay, so I've been told that because I'm dating to marry and I want someone who eventually is going to be my husband, I tend to move too fast. Like once I meet somebody and I like them and I'm like, okay, so now what? Like, you know, like what we doing? You gonna marry me one day? Like,
oh no. So if this kind of pressure is coming on that baby daddy, it's no excuse for leaving your kid then. But that's some pressure there now. Now, you can control the goodies and the man rubbing you and kissing you and touching you the right way, but you're not going to control when he marry you. I mean, hopefully if he like you, it'll come, he marry you, but if you putting pressure on him, no. You ain't doing nothing but pushing that date further back. But at least she recognizing that and she calling herself out on that. So, you know, good for her to at least recognize that she can be overbearing.
You know, I want to meet your family, you know, and that can be a good thing, but it's also like, you know, take your time to get to know the person before you're trying to jump that deep into it. And that has been my problem in the past. So it's something that I'm working on. Another flaw that I would say that I have is I could be a bit impatient, you know.
That's the same thing.
You know, if the guy, he works a lot and he doesn't have a lot of time on his hands, so he can't talk to me every day. And he can't, you know, spend time with me and stuff like that. I should be understanding because I want a man who's fine.
Now, what she mean by that, and y'all see she threw up this when she did that. That means she kind of got some trust issues too. So let's put patience, like she said. Let's categorize that in the first thing she said. Let's summarize what she's saying now under trust issues. She need to know where you at. Make sure that, you know, you ain't talking to somebody else. This is trust issues.
Financially stable, but then again, it's like if you wanted to, you would. Like, what you mean? You can't talk to me all day? Like you just can't? That like the old boy Jeffrey, whatever his name was. Just shut up. What you mean? I can't call you. I can't talk to you. Like you don't want to talk to me? It's like what's up with that? So, you know that I could be impatient.
I understand what she's saying though, but she just put in as impatient when that should have went with number 1.
There are other flaws. I don't think
that real quick. Let's deep dive into that.
Is
that a rule? Have you, like, when you're dating, do you need to communicate on a daily basis?
You know what? I think yes, and I've been told by men, you know, that no.
Now, let me say this. This is a good topic they talked about. And I'm going to say, if you're dating, yes. Now, to communicating, I'm not saying I got to be on the phone with you for 5 hours until it gets to that point. But I think if you got some kind of slight interest, I don't think it hurts to reach out to that person. Hey, how you doing? On a daily basis. You know, if you're dating for a purpose. Now, if you're out here dating just to lay down with somebody, then whatever. But if you're dating for a purpose, I'm going to throw Blair or whatever, but I'm gonna get on her side for this one. Ain't nothing wrong with hollering at that person every day. I ain't saying blow him up now. If I holler at you one time that day and you don't call or text back, you ain't gonna hear from me no more until I hear a response. It could be 5 days later. I did my duty. So we gonna go with Blair right now, unless she about to say something that's effed up, but we about to see.
Oh, you don't have to talk every day. And I'm like, what do you mean? Like, how was your day? Did you eat? Like, what do you mean you don't have to talk every day? Especially if you're in a talking phase and you haven't gotten to that point of your relationship where it's like, you know, we should be communicating every day. At least a text, you know, if you say you're too busy and you really just can't get to your phone, shoot a nigga a text, you know, something. It's like, it's not that hard. It's not that hard. So I believe, yes, to answer your question, yes, we should be able to communicate daily.
And I think a lot of women agree with you, and then the disconnect might be a lot of men disagree. So is there a middle ground then? I think everything grows. I think that everyone's different. Every human being is different. I think a lot of times when women meet, they see there's dating, there's exclusively dating, and then there's relationships. I think, and there's okay, before dating, there's a date, right? So the first date.
So Kendra feeling a little good in this one, so she want to talk and explain, you know. So that's what it is. And I don't really disagree with nothing that's been said so far on both sides. So let's see how this plays out on this one.
Determines if you're gonna start dating, right? I know, and ladies, men can't know this because they can't handle it. They can't handle it. But I just feel like in the dating phase, you should also be dating. Now, I want to be clear. I'm not saying have sex. I'm not
sure what you mean by the men. Unless I heard that wrong, y'all correct me. Can't handle it. Handle dating. I don't know what she's talking about that one. But y'all let me know if I missed something.
I'm saying have sex, but I'm saying your time should be occupied to the point where if you really are the prize, then it really should be the best man wins me, right? And if you're just sitting idle for one guy and he's not quote unquote your boyfriend yet, you know, that's where it could shift.
I understand what Kendra is saying, but I think that could be a dangerous game for a lot of females out here. Not all. Somebody like Kendra can handle that because she's, you know, been pretty well off for a while and is successful, so she could move throughout the dating game or professional game, whatever game she in, pretty well. But a regular average female, I think that's kind of a dangerous thing because you're gonna get into the situation where, well, they always say, well, one brother can't do, another brother can. And it's gonna be easier for you to say that, and you're gonna be all around trying to juggle these men. And once you do narrow it down, that man ain't gonna want you no more because you've been playing games. So I see what Kendra is saying, but I think it takes a certain type of female to handle that and to weed them out quick enough to not lose the person that really wants you. And then you're gonna be back in that cycle. And Kendra's right, don't have to have sex with all of them, but it's gonna happen. Cause you're gonna try him out. You might be liking him out of all these dudes you're talking to. Okay, well, let me give him some, and then, you know, he might turn you off in the bedroom. So now you're looking at him silly, and so now you're on that cycle. Well, let me try him out. So I mean, I don't know. I just think it takes somebody that can handle that, and somebody like Blair. She seems like a nice female. I don't think that's for her. But you know, people can change, and like I say, y'all let me know if I'm wrong what I'm saying. But I don't think everybody, all these females, I should say, since she's talking about females right now, can handle all this juggling the men type stuff like that. Maybe 2, but if you got 5 lined up, then you're gonna be in a position like she's saying, why can't you talk to me every day? Why can't I at least get a text from you every day? And if this man really liking you, he gonna be thinking like Blair, why you ain't hitting me up? So now he gonna go back out there and date 15 other women. And it's gonna be an ongoing cycle.
So I want to be clear. I'm not
That's
saying
been a problem for me in the past as well. It's like when it comes to dating, you're right. You should be able to date multiple people until you're exclusive with one person. But for me, it's like once I meet that person, I like that person, I don't need to date old boy over here trying to get my number.
And that's okay. And there's people that's like that, and I respect that too. But you got to keep yourself busy. You got to have a life. Because
okay, that's good advice then. She keep yourself busy with some kind of hobbies and life then, because the type of chick that Blair's presenting herself to be, well, she beat that one dude, she wants to see what he's talking about and give him time, which ain't nothing wrong with that. Because if she talked to one dude that she's not feeling like that, she's not gonna waste time with him. She probably gonna talk to him no more than a couple of days, 2 weeks, or as soon as he say something wrong, she done with him. She's not the type to be juggling men. She's the type, okay, you ain't talking good, bye. You ain't talking good, bye. Oh, let me see what you talking about, so let me explore you. So I hear what Kendra's saying, but all these dating multiple men at one time, that could be a double-edged sword for some of these women. I think that, you know, Blair's maybe learned her lesson from that past, and maybe she can improve on her selection going forward without dating, being a serial dater, I guess I should say.
Because what happens is, I'm not saying that I feel like the first 3 months is a very challenging time for relationships, right? Because a lot of women want you to come to the door when they meet a man that could. Now, I'm not talking about a man who ain't got no potential, because some men just ain't got no potential. But there might be a guy that might have quality, and you expect him to be husband on day 1, when in reality, time makes him your husband. Time.
Well, that's true. I'm not saying make him the husband on as soon as you meet her, and she pointed that out about herself. She need to work on that. But when she meet that one dude, she ain't trying to give all these other dudes, you know, all this attention.
Time makes them the things that but only time is going to tell. But that's a whole other conversation. Back to you, boo.
Yes.
All right, Blair. Did I get your 3 flaws, the 3 things you have to work on?
The 3 flaws, yes, definitely. We got that.
Okay. All right. And why would a guy be lucky to be with you?
Ooh, okay. I think that a guy, not to be too cocky, but I clean up very well. Right now, I'm kind of like chill, but I know how to get very glammed up and beautiful. Like I know how to I know how to look the part. I know how to play.
She know how to get glammed up. Know how to look good. Which I'm not knocking that, but if a man like you and he's going that far with you and he's dating you, you know, hopefully, you know, besides something besides just laying down with you, he already likes what he sees. So putting a little extra icing on top, I guess is okay.
The part as far as cooking, I'm a very good cook, very good chef. You know, I'm a mom, so I gotta be, but I cook very, very well. I know how to clean and uphold and maintain a household, maintain a garden. I'm a nurturer as far as like taking care. You know, financially I'm stable. So
I mean, she lists some pretty good qualities. I mean, if y'all got a problem with him, y'all let me know, but she doing all right.
You know, I'm good at taking care of a man, you know, whatever he needs. If he had a long day, if he needs somebody to talk to, I know when not to nag. You know, even if you want to nag, you know, not everybody want to hear it when they come home from work. So I know, you know, not to be annoying.
That's a big one. That's a big one. I know we're not getting into her background, but she said she went home after that baby situation. So I don't know. I get a vibe that she came from a good home back there in Pennsylvania. So that might be what we're experiencing. Like I said, that what she went through with that baby daddy, just totally unfortunate. But in a dating game, in a dating world, that's a blemish, unfortunately. Unfortunately.
I'm very sweet. I'm very funny.
Unless it's somebody, you know, in her situation. Not saying she can't find somebody without kids and start over. But like I said earlier, a man that has all these qualities you want, and if he don't got kids, he might kind of look over you.
Funny. I'm a funny motherfucker. So that very fun to be around, very open-minded, spontaneous. Let's go skydiving, let's go to church, let's go to the strip club, what you want to do. All those things, you know, open-minded. There's lots of other good things, but that's for you to find out, you know, if you want to see what's up. You know, but yeah.
All right, let's do it. So this is Blair Hawaii. I'm 25, Gemini. She was the front desk at a resort.
So I think we better get the contact info. If you guys in Hawaii or want to go out to Hawaii, just to go on one date with her, hey, listen up.
For your child. Oh, do you want more kids?
Not till after marriage.
You want to be married? Could the guy have kids already?
Yes, preferably. Now I'm not gonna say not having kids is a deal breaker, but I would prefer a guy that has kids because.
Okay, so we get into it. She's actually talking good here. Let's see what she got to say. Because her situation, she recognizes that. So she might not be a slow leak here. Let's see.
I feel like guys that don't have kids, they don't really have the patience. They don't really know what it takes to be a parent. They don't really understand, you know, what it takes to put into a child. And from my experiences, they don't understand, you know, a mother. They don't understand a mother's heart. They don't understand. So I would like a guy to have a kid, you know, the more the merrier, and I don't.
Okay, so like I said, I don't look at these real hard because I want to come on camera fresh. But what she said right there was, you know, A1. We give her credit. She recognized the situation. She already dealt with guys, like I've been saying. If they don't got kids, if they can offer everything you want, but don't got a kid, there's certain things they just don't have to deal with. Not to be negative, it's just a fact. It's what it is. They don't have to deal with you, waiting on you to get your son ready for school or whatever. They don't have to deal with it. So I think what she's saying, I think she's very self-aware. So I think Blair's doing a good job. She recognizes. I think this might be a good one for the type of guy she wants, because she's saying she wants to come with a kid.
I don't mean having 9, 12 kids. You know, keep that over there. But you know, I don't mind a man having kids, because that means even if you come with your 4 kids and say I don't want no more kids at all, I'm okay with you having kids, but I don't want no more. That's cool. We got 5 kids together. We don't need to be having no more. So
and there
you know that.
Okay, let's do it. So this is Blair, Hawaii. How could the guy reach out to you, baby girl?
You can reach out to me on Facebook, which is Blair Reese, Reese. Instagram, Blair Reese 22. Shit, email me, page me. But yeah, Instagram, Facebook is just Blair Reese. On Instagram is Blair Reese 22. No underscores or nothing fancy like that. But yeah, that's how you can reach out to me.
That's how you can reach out to her. All right, boo, keep me posted how it goes, babe.
Thank you, Kendra. Your hair is beautiful, and I'm so glad that you added me to your show today.
Thank you, baby. Enjoy Hawaii for all of us.
All right, so that's Blair, y'all, and I'm not gonna lie, this one went better than I thought. Cause like I said, I just kind of blow through them so I can kind of have more of an opinion when I get on camera. I don't study them too hard, right? But she know what she want, she know where she at, she know what she been through. So that's Blair. So you know, I would wish her luck. Like I say, she's not a bad looking female. She's not overweight or anything like that. Y'all hit up on Instagram. She dropped all the information, and when it comes to Blair, I'm gonna say like I say with the rest of them, let the chips fall where they may. So now it's time to take a look at Kendra, see how Kendra did on this one. I don't think Kendra's looking too bad. She I believe we've seen this hairpiece before, this, out of her Beyonce collection. The balloons, I guess it's a nice prop. You know, she's in the high rise, Nightfall behind her, and I think the necklace is good, and the jacket, I guess it's okay. So that's Kendra. Shout out to Kendra for doing what she do, and hopefully she keeps going strong. And I appreciate y'all stopping by and tuning in, and y'all comment, let me know what you think about this, and subscribe, and I will see you on the next one. Appreciate it.